Welcome back to the semifinals of the Geekery Super Sunday Series. Ivan on your left playing Izzet Emerge. It's called Izzet Phoenix in some circles. It doesn't have Arclight Phoenix, but it does have 4 Rekindling Phoenix, 4 Flamewake Phoenix, and it uses those to cheat out Elder-Deep Fiends, the Emerge. So I think this deck is really cool, and Ivan beat the living tar out of me with it. And so I'm just excited to see it play.
It's a very cool deck. Here's a Thoughtseize out of Tim, though. God, that card is just the best.
Tim's on black-red.
Yep, black-red mid-range, I guess I'd call it. Yeah. You got, like, Chandra's, Collective Brutalities, Kolaghan's Command, just like all the good black-red spells in one deck.
If you can count on someone to open up a tournament with a Thoughtseize, it's always Tim. Tim will give you a Thoughtseize every game. Yep, so he's taking that.
Thoughtseize is also just a very powerful card.
It is very good. Taking that Izzet Charm out of Ivan's hand.
Spell Queller, just not in this matchup. I wanted to say, what the freak is the
what
blue 3-drop that flash and bounces something?
Brazen Borrower.
Brazen Borrower. It was Spell Queller in my mind for some reason, so we'll see how well this match goes for us.
Yeah, just to pass back and forth from our players here. Ivan didn't reveal a super gas hand.
No, it was a very slow hand, yeah. Here's a Chandra, though. Does Ivan have an Izzet Charm to counter this?
Not anymore.
I mean,
Tim took it. What a master.
Looks like Tim will attack for 2. Ivan will get to bounce this back to his hand, though, at end step.
Sure.
Which is a nice little tempo play.
I'm a big fan of this Chandra.
The 3-drop one?
I think
she's fine. I like her Snapcaster mode more than any other mode on her.
Me too.
But, like, she gets to use it. I guess she can use it twice, which is fine. Her plus is, like, mediocre. But like,
it is mediocre, but I think her Snapcaster mode, this is the deck for it.
Yeah, like a deck with like Kolaghan's Command, Dreadbores, Thoughtseizes.
Yep.
Just getting to kind of cast those spells over and over.
Yep.
Here's a Flamewake, 2 at the Chandra here, which is kind of nice. And I don't know if Tim has a good way to answer that permanently, at least not in his main.
Flamewake is tough to deal with.
Out of the side, yeah, he just has no answers to any of these recurring Phoenixes.
I know.
Yeah,
I've been there.
Been
there, yeah.
So these Phoenixes are just going to keep coming back if Ivan's able to keep it going. Here's a Duress. Ivan looks like only has creatures, mostly because Brazen Borrower is a creature.
Only has creatures, and most of them are Phoenixes. This is a...
Brazen Borrower has Flash.
Yeah.
If he draws he has the land, he just gets to go Rekindling Phoenix next turn.
He does.
So, wow. Rekindling Phoenix is going to be tough to beat.
It is very hard. Tim is in a spot here where
Tim does have 1 Lava Coil.
Okay.
So that if Tim happens to be holding a Lava Coil, he is not in the worst position.
Shocking in a Blood
Crypt. But who knows? He's a Thoughtseize maybe? Oh.
I think you want to flashback that Thoughtseize, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
It looks like he just has no answer to the no answer to the Rekindling Phoenix.
Get that the
so
hell
he's
out
got
of
to
here.
force the Chandra to kill it.
Yeah.
And then here is Collective Brutality just to kill the Flamewake Phoenix, looks
Sure.
like. It's not the worst thing. Ivan has no creature with power 4 greater, so can't Ferocious back to Flamewake.
Yep.
I mean, here just comes a Rekindling Phoenix, right? That's just how this works?
No. Rekindling Phoenix has to die to make the token.
No, but here it comes. He's just going to draw it off the
he's
top.
going to draw. I think this deck is largely predicated on Rekindling Phoenix. Like, everything he does.
Huge. That card's huge. That and the Emerge creature, Elder-Deep Fiend.
Well, Elder-Deep Fiending off of Rekindling Phoenix is just as good as things get. Because you do it on their turn.
Same with Flamewake.
Yeah.
It costs 1 more mana, and you just get it back the next turn immediately with haste.
You can even get back your same turn with Flamewake, because you just sack it, go to combat. Like, it's a very cool deck that works very synergistically together.
Looks like Tim's going to flash back a Collective Brutality just to get the Phoenix off the table.
So this is usually a losing line. But like
killing all the creatures.
Yeah.
But I mean, if Ivan never draws a creature with power 4 greater, it just doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Here's another Flamewake.
Yeah.
It's going to kill that and just pass the turn. Looks like he's going to leave up Borrow, I think is Brazen Borrower, whatever the...
it's Blatant Thievery.
Blatant Thievery. I wanted to just say Borrow, and then the creature half is Brazen, obviously, right?
Sure.
I mean, Flamewake gets to get in for 2 here. He does have a Mutavault, which is nice, but Tim has 1 card in hand. Yeah, so here comes the Mutavault and Flamewake. Fatal Push. Looks like Bedevil.
It is.
Not the best spell to be using to kill a 2/2, but gotta stay alive when you're at 8.
Yeah.
Gonna untap draw. Looks like did not get a good look. Looked like a...
That's a Goblin Dark Dwellers.
Well.
I actually think that card is decent.
Yeah, that card was a lot of fun back in BFC Standard.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's gonna flashback Bedevil, kill the Flamewake, and we're gonna continue on with this game. Now Tim has a 4 4/3 with Menace? 4/5 with Menace?
4/4.
4/4.
We are 1/4 power creature away from Tim just being dead.
Yeah, any creature out of Ivan that is not a 2/2 wins the game.
Well,
little shaky cam here, guys.
I don't know what's happening.
Hope you liked that.
yeah.
Oh, this is so off-center now.
Yes, it
I
is.
said that, now
Well,
I can't stop thinking about it.
Everyone notice it if you would, please. All right, so here's that's a Legion Warboss. He's going to close his game out fast.
This game's over next turn.
Yeah.
This is lethal. Exactly lethal, actually. It's exactly 9 damage if he can't play this. Well, I guess he has Brazen Borrower. So
Yes, he does.
So he's not dead. But you really don't want to flashback the Dark Dwellers. So.
You really don't want to bounce Dark Dwellers and have him just cast it again. That is abysmal.
It's not good value. What's this? Another boss? That's a Chandra, actually, I think. I can't fucking tell.
We couldn't tell because... But it's anyway, that's enough to... You guys could tell what it was because there's not a recording thing over it. But. What are you doing, man? Our players have now sideboarded, and we're here to offer wild conjecture about what they brought in. Wyatt, what would you guess?
I just noticed Tim has Grafdigger's cages. I could, those are probably coming in.
I would guess you'd want...
I would imagine those are coming in, as well as maybe it's not a Phoenix deck. The other Lava Coil seems fine. So
Yeah, I would take my
Grafdigger's
dress
cage
out.
and Lava Coils. Yeah.
Ivan's got a Glorybringer and Entrancing Melody. I don't mind either of those. Stealing a Rabblemaster seems neat. Chandra, so I don't know, maybe Ivan goes mid-range, in which case you would bring in your Chandras and your Abrade's Aether Gust, or if he tries to get more aggressive.
All right, here's a Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Turn 1 Thougtseize is really good. There's an Abrade and a Lightning Axe, so it looks like he did go on the mid-range plan.
Yeah.
Which I don't hate.
I don't
the creature's
either.
very recursive, as long as you can get to a point where you can start recurring them by not dying. You're in a good spot.
The key is to not die before you recur your Phoenixes.
I mean, here's a Flamewake. Here's 2 out of Ivan. And Tim, I guess he doesn't have to answer it immediately. He's
No.
at 14.
It was a shock Thoughtseize.
Yeah. He's a Lava Coil, though.
That's lucky.
Not the best target, but, like...
You really want to hit the
It answers
Rekindling
it. Yeah,
Phoenix.
Phoenix is going to be your biggest problem. I guess Phoenix can 2-for-1 you, and it won't come back, which
Yeah.
is nice. But, like, it still sucks to get 2-for-1.
Yep.
Looks like Tim has a Warboss. Looks like a Chandra. Chandra does flashback Lava Coil, actually, which is also very good.
Yeah.
I don't hate the idea of upticking
I don't either.
Chandra in this
Keep
matchup.
her out of range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all of his creatures do 2 damage, and if you just get 1 minus and still get to have her around, that's huge. Whereas now if he attempts to play a Phoenix or something and attack for 2, you won't get that option immediately.
Yep. Ivan has the Mutavault to block with there.
I mean, his hand's full of removal, it looks like.
It is. He drew the reactive path.
Which isn't terrible, I guess. I mean, you get to get in for 2 here, put it to...
No, you don't.
Or not. Maybe. I mean, he could just have... I mean, I guess that just kills
Oh,
her.
Wandering Fumarole
Kind of forgot
kills
that's a 4/1 when you swap it.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's cool. I like that card.
It's cute. It is. It does die if you ever try to activate its ability and they have any removal spell, though. Which sucks.
You can just keep flipping it back and forth.
Can't. Think about it. You can't. If you try to activate its ability once and you do 1 damage to it, it dies no matter what. Because its ability goes on the stack, and no matter what, it has to at one point go back to 1 life. Yeah, it's cute, right? No matter what you do, you can't kill it.
Or you can't kill
Or
it.
you can't kill it. Yeah. It's a cute card, right?
No.
It's terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you figure it out?
Dude. That's not good at all.
No, yeah, it's terrible.
I'm going to take it out of Izzet Phoenix
It's
now.
so awkward. Like,
Yeah.
a Walking Ballista on 1 can kill your 4/1 or your 1/4.
Huh.
Yeah. You have to respond to the trigger, though. If it ever resolves, then you can always save it.
Sure.
Yeah. So you just say you're attacking for 4, and you don't give him a chance to respond to the activated ability.
4.
But here's a Legion Warboss. That will take over the game quite quick. There's a Rekindling Phoenix. That will also take over the game quite quick. And there's removal. I kind of forgot he just had a handful of removal. That was very good from Ivan.
Yeah, it was. Good turn.
Tim really needs a way to answer this Rekindling Phoenix. 5 mana for Dark Dweller. Lava Coil. Lava Coil answers it.
Jeez.
This is just a matchup of whoever has better removal, I guess. Gosh. I mean, we know Ivan has the Lava Axe or Lightning Axe for this.
Yep, he
Dark
does.
Dwellers. He could just cast Lava Axe too. He doesn't have to 2-for-1 himself if he does.
He can also just cast Lightning Axe for Lava Axe mana.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of options here.
We'll see what he does. I mean, you probably have to kill this 4/4 with Menace.
I would imagine you would, yes.
You don't have to, but like you probably should.
Yeah. Poor Ivan hasn't gotten to recur a Phoenix at all.
No.
Yeah.
He's gonna pitch a Flamewake, which is also fine. I mean, if he just
fine.
gets to cast a Rekindling here, that's like not the worst thing in the world.
He can activate his, what's it called?
Wandering Fumarole.
Yeah.
And then activate its ability.
And then tap it to bring back.
So he passed the turn though.
Like him to keep mana up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cute, but I don't know how
I don't know if
good it
it's
is.
the right play.
Yeah.
He must have a removal spell or some reactive thing. Maybe Izzet Charm to counter some big spell. I'm
4-drop,
not sure.
5-drop.
I mean, Tim shocked this land in, which
That's true.
means he might. Okay, he's gonna take it back.
Just kidding. I was, you know,
Here comes the Goblin Dark Dwellers.
again.
Yeah, there's a.
Elder-Deep Fiend.
I couldn't figure out what that was. I was like, I thought it was Witch's Cottage from Throne of Eldraine, and I was like, that card seems bad.
Why would you play that, Ivan?
Witch's Cottage. It's the text, even.
Yeah. Well, that's lucky for Tim that he got to get it out while Ivan didn't have the mana
Yeah.
to sneak it.
Very lucky.
Because that card will take over.
Yeah, what is it, an 8/8? 6/6?
I think it's 5/6.
Still
but
a big boy. No matter
it
what
taps
it
4
is, it's a
permanents.
big boy that taps a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of all that matters for that card. It could have no other text, and it'd be fine.
Yeah. It's 5/6.
I've been opting to play a tap Spirebluff. I mean, he does have this Wandering Fumarole, which checks this Goblin token. Sadly, he has no way to check the Dark Dwellers.
He can do the old switcheroo on the PT.
Menace.
You're into
Yeah, you can't block it.
Goblin Dark Dwellers is a better card than I think people think it
Yeah,
is.
right?
Yeah.
It's like a sorcery speed bad Snapcaster
But it has minutes.
that has Menace.
Well, number one, it's red.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's neat. Just sometimes just being red, especially because in Pioneer, red has a lot of good spells.
Like Goblin Rabblemaster, which is attacking right now.
Yeah.
Or made a token right
Yeah.
now. Whoa, Goblin Dark Dweller is a goblin for Goblin Rabblemaster.
I actually, yeah.
I think that's good and bad. I think sometimes you don't want to attack with your Rabblemaster, but it's whatever. Ivan does the option now to activate Wandering Fumarole and this Mutavault if he really wants to get this Goblin Dark Dwellers off the table.
Yes, dude. He's in a bad spot. He has to start making some...
Like, Rekindling Phoenix would be a good draw here. Be a very good draw.
At any point in any of his games, I think it's a good draw.
I guess so. That is just a really powerful card.
Yeah, it is.
Just gets to kind of block this Goblin Rabblemaster for free.
Yep.
And then come back and block again. And do it again. And again.
Passing back to Tim. I think Tim's got what? 1, 2, 4, 5.
Another Rabblemaster?
I can't tell. Look, it might be. So he puts out 2 Goblin tokens.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to grab 2 Goblin tokens. Could be a Warboss. Or
So,
it's a Chandra.
We can't see what's on the bottom of the screen in our recording interface for a reason we don't really understand. Oh, here's an Aether Gust. Put that right on top.
Aether Gust.
Yeah, don't bother getting that token, bro. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is just lethal.
I think the fact that Goblin Dark Dwellers is a Goblin is what's going to kill him.
Yeah, because it's 5 from Rabblemaster. Oh, he's not attacking with Rabblemaster. Okay.
Oh, looks like it's not even close to lethal.
Because Rabblemaster would have been 5, 9.
Oh, it doesn't have haste.
But he played last turn.
I don't know what's happening.
But it still looks like the game's just going to end. Tim revealing his hand, and the game is over.